Sources continuingly announce that Prince Harry has hired a lawyer who happens to be someone who's a great divorce lawyer. There's also been a rumour floating around that Prince Harry has allegedly been drinking more. He's struggling with his life after the drama series and scandals these days with his wife. Despite drunk, the wise thing he's doing now is asking Meghan to test Archie and Lily's DNA. This is said to be the advice the lawyer gave to him when Meghan wanted to get custody of the children and needed a large amount of money that Harry just couldn't afford. If Archie wasn't Harry's child, he could have avoided it. Earlier, Prince Harry's son Archie also faced a DNA probe of his very own. At the time, an inside source revealed, in the days leading up to Prince Harry's wife, Meghan, giving birth, the couple was stunned to learn a DNA test using amniotic fluid routinely performed on royal babies revealed the redhead is not the child's daddy. At the time, Prince Harry fought against the findings and said the DNA test conducted in utero was a scam before going for a second. However, now his thoughts have changed when he discovers that his children have nothing in common with him. How long will it take to wait for his son to grow up and see if he'll be bald like his father? The fastest way is a DNA test. But Meghan can risk the bag to pass off someone else's DNA baby as Harry's bio kid. What would be in that for her? It's all risk and no reward. It's not like she had someone she loved instead and wanted to have the baby while scamming Harry. She doesn't love anyone. Accordingly, she might have been induced to take tremendous risks, had that been necessary. Surrogacy was perhaps a sufficiently fast step that was needed. Meghan wore a moon bump every time before. She was still wearing so high heel when pregnant or squat straight down or fold herself in half. I'm not convinced either way whether Archie was carried by a surrogate, but I can see there's plenty of odd or off videos and photos of the bump. Just wondering, for those that believe Archie wasn't carried by Meghan, do you think the palace knows or not? A video of Meghan at the Mayhew Animal Clinic visit is what turned me into doubting if she was truly pregnant. First, there's the popping video that's very strange, as there are weird reactions to the pop by Meghan and the lady she's talking to. But it's not just that part that's strange. Here's a link to more footage where you can see that Meghan squats down 3 times, in heels and with her legs together, and easily gets back up at 6 months pregnant during the visit. One time she did it for longer than a minute. Also around the 2-minute mark, she's sitting down in a chair and leans directly forward to pet the dog. How can you lean forward that much while you're 6 months pregnant? The belly seemingly disappeared. Meghan really needs to be careful regarding divorce and her demands now. Considering what we now know about Harry, nothing is ever his fault. Discretion is not his watchword. He believes the world wants to hear his truth. If she tries to initiate divorce, it's easy to imagine him lashing out at her in public, or even simply, thoughtlessly dragging her reputation while sharing his truth with a sympathetic interviewer. Of course, she could do the same to him, but even if the public ends up sympathising with her, sympathy doesn't in itself pay the bills or get her kids FaceTime with the king. For her own sake, she needs to keep him happy, or at least angry at somebody else.